am going to start first with vacuuming with my cordless vac in here in the wee laundry closet, and then I'm gonna go ahead and mop this floor first. I just have this thing about when I make up a fresh batch of water and solution, I like to mop the laundry room floor, or any floor, which would only be the laundry room floor, that is not a bathroom. Something about mopping the bathroom first and then bringing that same mop and mop water into the laundry room kind of just gives me the willies. So I've got to bust some booty so I can make up for lost time this weekend, but it was well worth it to spend that time with Ken and keep him kind of chilled out and in the relaxed mode that I tell him it's okay to be lazy. While you're feeling this way, I want you to be lazy, but once your ticker is back in 100% working order, never fear. We will have plenty of chores and things to do around here that will keep him busy throughout the rest of the year. But we gotta take care of our men, or our women, if you're a man watching. We have to take care of our spouses. So that's my main goal, agenda, desire, and calling. Take care of my husband first, and then myself, and then the house. But you know how it goes. This will always wait. Time with our spouses, it won't always wait. And for just this wee bit of tile in here in what I call my laundry room, but my grannies call it my laundry closet. And I think they're just a wee bit more accurate than I am. However, it doesn't take long. Just get it vacuumed up, and then I'll take a rag that's been damped into the bucket solution before I mop, and I will hit the baseboards and just around the corners there of the space or the room that I'm in. And then I will need to come back in here at some point and then clean all of this down and dust and clean the tops of the washer and dryer down and all around the pedestals there. We do have the repairman scheduled to come in and look at the dryer where it's squeaking. And then we're waiting on the parts to come in for the dishwasher man to come in and put that on. And then, of course, we need something looked at on the stove, as well as the refrigerator, the ice maker part. So when it rains, it pours. And yesterday, I was saying something to Ken. I said, the overflow refrigerator out in the garage has just started making a noise. He said, I know, I heard it. He says, we are definitely under attack physically with our bodies as well as our appliances in our home. But he says, but I'm gonna keep on fighting. So, and I guess that's all you can do is just put on your boxing gloves and get on your sparring gear and just start fighting back instead of retreating and being the victim, and just fight, 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 fight. So that's where I'm at right now. I have a feeling I'm gonna get a lot done today because I have a lot of, I guess you could call it nervous energy going on with what's going on with Ken's heart. I've already brought my cleaning ammo in here. And I know I just did that Friday when I cleaned the 2 other bathrooms. I went through and put bleach down each drain in each bathroom, so I'm definitely not going to do that today. That's just maybe like a once a month thing, or just as needed when I start smelling that stink that can come up from the drain. I will do it. I did scrub all the bowls Friday when I cleaned mine and Ken's bathroom, but I'm going to do it again and get this rug out of here, take it outside, give it a good shake, hang it over a rail, get this bathroom completely cleaned from top to bottom. So all I have left to do is grab the step stool. Got my step stool, and while I am spraying the tub and the shower, I will go ahead and turn these lights off and let them cool off for a couple to few minutes so I can dust around those and clean around those, and then I will continue to work my way down. So this bathroom, it really doesn't take any time at all. The same for the bonus room bathroom. It doesn't take any time at all. You just got to get in there and get started with it. However, I ran out of time Friday, and Ken says, hey, how about some lunch or a late dinner? And I'm like, I'm game. So I end up eating with him and then kind of getting in the slow down mode. I was like, you know what? I can do those bathrooms over the weekend. The weekend came and went. I didn't do them, so we're getting them done today. I don't think the world is going to stop spinning because I didn't get those 2 bathrooms cleaned over the weekend. But if I don't get them done today, however, it might stop spinning. So who else can make a massive, major mess cleaning a wee, teeny, tiny space? And boy, was I tearing, or boy, am I tearing the house apart cleaning right now. And then I get a text, the repairman's ready to come and put the dishwasher, fix the dishwasher. And I'm like, really? Actually, I said, oh crap, okay. And Ken quickly texted back and said, we can schedule it for another day. I said, I've got the house torn apart, cleaning today, and I'm doing the floors too. He said, okay, we'll schedule for, or he texted me back, reschedule for tomorrow. And I was like, awesome. So again, it doesn't take long to do it once I get it pulled apart, and that's what seems to take me the longest. I did go ahead and run some water in the tub. I do this every now and then. Run some water inside the tub and put some bleach in that water and just let it sit for a little bit. I just pull the stopper and let it drain. And I just went ahead while I was in here and tearing it apart. I've already vacuumed and mopped the floors, cleaned the baseboard. I went ahead and pulled all the towels, even though they're just for a decorative purposes, but anybody could use them if they want to, but we always like to have these in here. And I will actually, these are personal hand towels, and I will actually put that tray right here. That way they know they're for use, instead of having to use the hand towels that are hung in here that are really just for decor purposes. But I do like to take them down and give them a good cleaning up and washing. Especially if someone has been here, you can pretty much tell if someone's used those hand towels. I definitely will take those down and put them in the wash when I can get into the bathroom after someone's been in here and replace them. So I've taken those towels down. I'm getting ready to go put them in the washing machine and let them wash, dry, and then I will hang them back up and bring the rug back in, and this bathroom is called done. I put some stuff in the dirty clothes and get this stuff taken down to my last bathroom. However, I've actually started preparing the kitchen floor area to start cleaning it. Scooted the island back, and boy, you should have seen the mess under here that I had to vacuum up. I don't know why so much dust and dust bunnies and dirt can gather up under this thing, but it does. So I've got that cleaned up, and what I will do is clean this side, let it completely dry, and then I will push this thing over this way to be able to get that side cleaned up. So I'm gonna keep on moving while I've got the energy to keep on moving. Hand washing, and that's what I told Ken. I said I had rather continue hand washing dishes as to have someone to have to come in here today and work on the dishwasher, because it took him a long time the other day to get into it and get it put back together. And I mean a very long time. Of course, you know, when you've got the house torn apart, or you're starting to tear the house apart to do the cleaning, you have to tear it apart in order to clean. It's that time. Amazon delivery. You will start to see we really do use Amazon a lot for a lot of stuff. We like the Amazon pantry. I just like Amazon. You will hear the washer going because it's starting to spin that load of towels, the decorative towels that I had hanging in here. So all I need to do is put those towels up, put the rug back, call this bathroom done. Grab my iPad. I was watching me some YouTube while I'm cleaning, and I took my cleaning stuff up to the bonus room to clean that bathroom. Oh my goodness, I'm telling you, I must be in a mood today to tear this house up doing some cleaning. And I'll show you what I'm getting myself into. First things first, get this bathroom completely cleaned, Floors vacuumed up, and then all of the trim washed down. I just give it a good spray down. Just use a cloth over it to wipe it over and then rinse it. This one's a little harder to rinse because it does not have a removable head. I'm really wanting to replace the one in the guest shower because it's not the best of quality, and I thought all shower heads were equal. Removable shower heads, no, they are not all equal. So I'm hoping to replace the one where I use the guest bathroom shower and then bring the one that's in the guest bathroom up here. And then I will have removable heads on all the showers and tubs. That makes it so much easier to clean and rinse. I'll end up spraying this down first. I scrubbed the toilet bowl Friday when I was cleaning the bathrooms. I'm going to do it again and clean the mirror, and I'm definitely not gonna be showing myself right now. My hair looks some kind of crazy. Got a hair appointment this week, yay. Trying to get those things kind of caught up on and done, and maybe even get ahead of myself. So when Ken goes for his procedure, and then he's in the recovery healing mode stage, I can just give 100% of myself to him instead of, you know, messing with the house or having anything around the house or the home to have to piddle with or get done. And I'm doing the same thing for things that need to be done, not outside as in outside the house, but things that need to, you know, errands or trips, get those done also. So I can just focus on him 100%. So in here, this is the bonus media room, TV room, Ken's office. I'll give a quick view back there of his office area. And he cleared the surface as much as he could because he heard me yesterday say, I think I'm just gonna get up here and do a very thorough cleaning. But I didn't realize I was gonna be pulling all the cushions, seat cushions, sofa seat cushions off the sofa. And yeah, we had popcorn this weekend, and it's obvious someone was sitting right here when they had their popcorn with their extra added salt. So I'm gonna vacuum all that up. And I do like to move the cushions around every now and then. I have not done a good job of it here in the past few months. Do that once or twice a month, at least once a month if I get to do that or think to do that. Just move the cushions around instead of them always staying in the same place because they'll wear down. So I just try to get even wear on them as much as I can. And you see this corner here is somebody's corner that they always choose, but I understand because there's a table, an end table sitting in the middle of both of us. That's my chair. And every now and then I'll come on over here and snuggle up with him. So you see what I'm trying to get myself into today. And I think, and it's gonna get a vacuuming first, vacuum the floor, and I'll just probably dust the surface of his area back there because the dust is so incredibly thick. I mean thick. We have a dusty, dusty house. We must be some nasty, dusty, I want to say nasty, dusty butt people. That's me. That's what I would have said. Because we really do have our fair share of dust. And I don't get up here and dust this area often enough. Definitely not often enough. So I'm just gonna try to do a really good job of that today. I'm feeling I am going to have to mix up some warm hot water and some Dawn to possibly wipe down the fronts of his desk and what I can reach over there, and those two side cabinets. And this cabinet actually goes with it. This was actually my furniture that was purchased for my office back in Michigan. And it's big furniture and heavy. But like over here, I'll just use Pledge, and I'll probably go through a handful or more of cloth diapers, dusting all this stuff over here. Because when I dust, I like to dust the surface and all the way, anything that you can see, I like to run my rag over it. So you see what I've got myself into today, and I have the load of the towels, the decorative towels. They're in the guest bathroom. Once that runs and I get that in the dryer, I'm going to throw these two throws in the washer and get them cleaned, dried, and put away. The blue one's Ken's, the animal print's mine, and we have a I don't know, maybe 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of them there in this little chest here for when the kiddos are here, or if we had company here and they feel a little chilly or wanting to cuddle up on the sofa to watch a movie. They may want a blanket too, so I try to keep those washed up. Well, they are washed up because when they get used, I just throw them straight in the wash, except for mine and his. I don't wash them as often, but definitely if we've had company or if the grandies were in and they used them while they were in, they go right in the dirty clothes and washed, dried, and rolled up and put back in here, which they may be folded. I hadn't opened it and showed you. Looks like there's a pillow in there. Maybe a winter pillow. So it's just a bunch of throw blankets that we just keep up here for the grandies or anyone visiting and they're feeling a wee bit chilly and you don't want to turn the heat up and kick everybody out of here by running the heat. They can just grab a blanket. And Ken don't like my lamps. He wasn't crazy about them when I picked them out. Matter of fact, when I was walking to him, he's like, I don't like those lamps. I'm like, that's exactly the ones I'm walking to. He's like, oh, okay. But he doesn't complain. He doesn't care when it comes to me decorating, even though I might say, how do you feel about this? He's like, you know I don't care. So I need to collect both of my vacuums here, my upright. I need to take that up into the bonus room and my canister. I think that's what it's called, handheld canister. And go ahead and take that right on upstairs. And I'm already starting to store Sophie's toys away in here. And I told Ken, I said, if I start asking, where are Sophie's toys? Would you please remind me that I've got them in the closet here? He's like, okay, I bet he forgot. I really bet all we have thus far is her Kong and just a tug toy. I've got, I think her harness and stuff in my Amazon cart. And I don't think I've picked out any kind of bedding yet. But we'll need more toys and her harness. I guess she's gonna have a couple of harnesses until she gets big, and then whatever she is in right now, and a lead, and just all the things that you get for a dog, like the dog bowls and dog mats and dog brush and shampoo and all that. But we'll talk to her vet once we take her for her first round of shots and everything that she needs. I think that's what, 3 series for puppy shots and worming and all that. It's been a while. So, and then what I was gonna say about what I'm doing upstairs, pulling the cushions off the sofa and all the vacuum and dusting. I'm gonna throw a little psychology out here on us. I really believe I'm doing all that to keep my mind busy of what's coming up. And I tend to do those things when stuff like that happens or is getting ready to take place. I believe it's my way of feeling like I'm in control of something because my life's out of control in those areas, or I feel like it's out of control when I have no control over it. So I'm grasping for things that I can control. And that, you see that being played out right here. So, and I often see it. And I have a wee bit of training in some psychology stuff. Hard to believe, huh? But I do. My towels are saying they're done in the washer. So I can just go ahead and throw those into the dryer sheet. I'm using this little thing to put my dryer sheets in. And it makes it handy. Because any other time I would have to walk out this door of my laundry closet and walk around to the other door and get them out from under the sink there. So this makes it easier. Now I can go gather those through. I ran these steps all weekend because I tried to do all the climbing of the steps as much as I could for Kim. What do you need? I'll go get it. What do you want? I'll go get it. Because I didn't want him coming up and down the steps, up and down those steps. Because it would just, it was so hard on him being in AFib, a flutter, you know. Like if we were to check his heart rate with the blood pressure cuff, or even with our finger checker, it shows he's like beating at 145 beats a minute when he's not. That's just what it's registering. But it is doing some crazy. And I've got to be able to find something else to throw in that load and not just the 2 blankets. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and pull all of the blankets out of the chest there and just give them all a good freshen up. I mean, heck, if I'm gonna run the washer anyway, use the water and the electricity, might as well just clean all of them up. There was actually, I believe I counted 6 in there. Then we had the little pillow. That's one of Abella's beds. All the others have been collected. I kept 1 or 2 and I've got them stored away, but this is the one that she had up here. And I remember I picked it up one day and Ken asked, did I move it? And I said, yeah, I moved it to vacuum under it. He's like, I have not moved it since Abella has been in it. And I felt so bad. But I can see he's still not ready either. That was Kelsey, our 3/4 Maltese, 1/4 Yorkie, and then our little Southern Abella. She was a KC registered, but that doesn't mean anything to me. And she was full Maltese. So that's our precious girls. That was me 100 years ago. See that through the glare? That was my 2005 Mustang and my 1966 Candy Apple Red Mustang. And I know that's a horrible glare, but there's me in my 1966 Candy Apple Red Mustang that Ken actually won for me. And the day that I was driving it, on this day that this picture was taken, we were headed out to church, and when I put it in reverse and started going down the hill in reverse, I'm like, oh, the brakes don't work. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, the brakes, serious, they're not working. He's like, cut the wheel, cut the wheel. So that was fun. Me and the man, that's me and Ken, 100 years ago. There's a serious glare there, so I may not even be able to share this one. And that's me with my first 4 grandies. That was a long time ago, because the oldest one right there, our little redhead, he will turn 14 this year. So that's just a few pictures he has on his desk. Some of them I'm not going to share which hair, so that's why I was trying to really get down on some of those. And there is all of those blankets throws that were inside that chest upstairs. So now I'm going to put all those into the washing machine and get those clean and put back away. There we go. We got those stuffed in there. And I'm thinking I may just take those outside and hang them over the line and let them dry outdoor in the wee bit of sun that's going on up there, but in that gentle breeze out there. And then again, I just realized I did see them over across the way there on their tractor. So they're gonna be stirring up a lot of yuck. So they'll just go in the dryer. Oh well. Something is giving me the feeling or telling me that I am going to be doing this stuff late into the afternoon, early evening. Unless I just get a big burst of energy and able to get just everything done a superwoman fast. It may not be that interesting. I went ahead and ordered my mattress pad, mattress cover to go ahead and take the 2 that I have off of there and get rid of those and put a new one on there, but I'll wash it before I put it on. And then I ordered 2 blankets. I know it says comforter, but I'm not using it for a comforter for looks, just to sleep under. And I ordered some professional bottles. I was looking at the ones, and then I seen this one that has I can use one outdoor, keep one in the house, and use it for the Dawn and the vinegar mixture, and just have a backup on hand, put it out in my backup products that are sitting in a cabinet out in the garage. And when I get ferns for the front porch and the back porch here, I put a fern on each side of the front door there at the porch. And I mean, they can get huge because it's just the perfect sunlight that they get, the way the sun comes around the house and then just beats on the front of the house toward the later afternoon. Ferns do so good out there, and I'll just take these and mist them down with water in between watering the actual fern, which that's every day out there.
You can't see anything but her backside of her body. That's her and Sissy. I believe Tara's named her, I forgot what she's named her. It was a like a sweet treat name. I forget what she named her. I call her Sissy. And then there's little Sophie, the one that used to be white, but it looks like her blue is definitely going to come through. There started puppy food today. Oh my goodness. So this must be their first time eating their puppy food. Look how big they have gotten. Oh my goodness. I had to go look. She's calling Sissy, she has started calling her Brownie. I knew it was something sweet, like a sweet treat. So that's Brownie and that's Sophie trying their puppy food for the first time. Say big dogs, I'm talking about 2 healers, a Great Dane. This one's not a big dog, he just thinks he's big. A Beagle. So she said that they're having a good time aggravating the bigger dogs. But some of the bigger dogs are not taken too lightly to it, as in the bigger dog, like the little Beagle. And she says he deserves it because he always aggravated the other dogs when he was a puppy. I'm like, that's how it goes. I can mark this bathroom off as done. Can turn the lights off and not look back. I'm done. Bathroom 3. Done. Moving on to bathroom 4. So I already vacuumed the underneath the cushions, put the cushions back on. I forgot to bring up, I just dropped it. Barely missed my toe. You would have heard that. Failed to bring up the dusting polish, and I went ahead and grabbed 3 rags. That still might not be enough. And I just seen one of them's whittle. As my girlfriend would say, when she's saying little, she'd say whittle. Bless your poor weedle heart. So I guess we can call that 3.5 dusting cloths. Woo-wee, that was some serious bloody cleaning I just did there. I kicked those cords out of my way. Vanity, I thought I was gonna polish it, and I put everything back up on it and realized you didn't polish it. Even though it's a handful of stuff, I didn't feel like taking it off. So I got that done. Yep. The tank, the top, the seat, around the seat, all the way around the bottom. When I clean a toilet, I feel like the entire thing needs a cleaning. Also the floor and the baseboards around the toilet, as well as mop them too. And clean the tub, even though it wasn't dirty because I had cleaned it. I think after I had let the oven racks soak in the tub, I let those soak overnight, and I did clean it when I had taken the oven racks out and the towel out. I went ahead and gave it a good cleaning. So it got another cleaning, even though it doesn't get used unless we have guests, and they use this room up here for a bedroom. We put a mattress on the floor, a big queen blow-up mattress, and we have blankets and their pillows and sheets and all that stuff to put people up here. If we ever have an overflow, which we would only think Thanksgiving or Christmas, actually just Christmas would warrant that. So with that being said, the shower is clean. I removed the towels in here as well, and the hand towel. I've got cords everywhere, and I'll take these downstairs, put them in the wash, and then when they wash dry, I will fold them up and bring them back up here. And just like the downstairs bathroom, I put hand towels next to the sink when I know guests are coming in, or if guests are here and I didn't know they were coming in, I can pull some from under the sink and put them up on the countertop next to the sink. Bathroom 4, done. I remember the day when I used to do bathroom after bathroom after bathroom after bathroom and continue on with cleaning and not get tired. That was back in the day. And I used to laugh at my mother for saying stuff like that. I'm like, you're not that old, Mother. Oh my good gravy. Gravy. It's some kind of nasty up here, and it's taken me quite some time. And I still have the downstairs tore apart. Oh, look at all of those throws that I need to roll, fold, however they get back into the trunk here, the chest. One of my kids, I believe they think that's my treasure chest. I think because their mom said that's where I hide my treasures. Okie dokie. The blankies, that's what I call them, the blankies, the throws, are washed, dried, folded, rolled, put back into their treasure chest, or that's what my grandies call it, Grandma Lala's treasure chest, when all it holds is nothing but a blankies. Bonus room slash media room. That's why it's so dark up here. We had this room painted this color, and we will block out the light from that window over there as well when we're up here watching a movie. This is as done as it's going to get for today. I didn't get to do the baseboards. Another day, always, we'll put that with the another day project running to-do list book. Dusted, and boy, can my allergies tell that I've been kicking up some dust. All the cushions and jumbled them up and mixed them around. And I did vacuum the sofa bottom where underneath the cushions. I got that vacuumed up. Collected some popcorn and vacuumed over and around here where dust just was really starting to pile up. So the bonus room slash media room slash TV room slash Ken's office is done as it's gonna get today from this old gal. I did dust just a wee bit and use some glass cleaner over there on the top of his desk where we've had glass measured and cut for the top of that desk. And I had that done, I think, when I was using it in my office when we lived in Michigan. So I'm gonna move on downstairs. I even vacuumed all the steps. And she's off. I don't know why. And she's back on. I hit the light button. Kim will be like, oh, somebody's been cleaning. Oh yeah, you can just take one good look at me and realize I've been cleaning. You know, I've got to get some steps in, climbing up and down these steps all day long. This is where I'm gonna close up today and get back with you all again Thursday. I hope you've enjoyed coming along, seeing parts of my Friday, just a wee part of my Saturday, and then I hop back on here actually Monday, so I skip Sunday. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have had a fantastic weekend, that it was filled with lots of joy, laughter, fun, and love, and memories that you all created. May they last a lifetime. But this is where I'm going to say, until we meet again, you all take good care, and bye-bye.